Hello, welcome to Tongue Twisters with Pauline Midwinter. Today we're going to go through 13 tongue twisters. Unlucky for some, let's hope not. The first 5 are consonant based, the second 5 are vowel based, and the last 3 are super tricky, super advanced, super difficult tongue twisters, but I know that you're going to give them a go. The most important thing to remember about tongue twisters is that they should be easy for you to practice. They shouldn't be such an enormous challenge that you don't want to do them. So start off with nice short tongue twisters, and that way you'll be able to practice them without needing a piece of paper. That said, there's nothing wrong with jotting down tongue twisters on post-it notes and gluing them around your laptop screen. There's also nothing wrong with printing out a sheet of tongue twisters and sticking it up in your bathroom, as quite a few of my other students have done. Think about how many times you visit your bathroom during the day. Maybe not so much during the week when you're at work, but at the weekend, that gives you quite a few opportunities to have a practice of some challenging tongue twisters. If we really exaggerate the mouth movement, we really exercise the jaw, and all of these muscles get stronger and stronger. So you don't need elaborate props like Henry Higgins with Eliza Doolittle in My Fair Lady. I'm not going to ask you to light a Bunsen burner or even a candle. All I want you to do is sit with a slightly straight back so that you're nice and comfortable. Take deep breaths and have a go at these tongue twisters with me. The first group are all really consonant based, so we're really going to press our lips firmly together. We're going to use our tongue as strongly as we can, and we're going to make our teeth and our jaw work hard. This increases the precision of our pronunciation. Let's try the first tongue twister. A proper copper coffee pot. A proper copper coffee pot. Now don't try and elongate the end of proper and copper. The sound should be it should be short and unstressed. So don't be tempted to exaggerate it in the manner of proper, because that's not how we say it. One more time. A proper copper coffee pot. Pause the video and try yourself. The next one is the pert peddler prated proudly to the petty prince about his pretty prince. The most difficult point of this one is the NS sound as opposed to the NTS sound. Listen again and see if you can hear the difference. The pert peddler prated proudly to the petty prince about his pretty prince. It's a very delicate difference, isn't it? Pause the video and try this one here. Remember to really press your lips together for the P sound. Number 3 increases its usefulness with an increase of speed, like this. Equity deputy, 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 equity deputy. Oh! Don't go so fast that you fall over your own tongue, but keep increasing the speed to challenge the muscles in your mouth. Number 4 is all about the TH and the S. Seth at Sainsbury's sells thick socks. Seth at Sainsbury's sells thick socks. Pause the video here and try equity deputy and Seth at Sainsbury's sells thick socks by yourself. The last of the consonant twisters is one that is advised after lunch, otherwise you will get quite hungry. Chicken tikka, chicken tikka, chicken tikka starter with naan and pilau rice. Chicken tikka, chicken tikka, chicken tikka starter with naan and pilau rice. Can you hear that rhythm? Practicing anything with a rhythm is a really great tip if you're looking to slow down speedy speech. The next group are all vowel twisters. So if you don't feel like you've practiced those last 5 enough, go back now and practice them again. Keep practicing them till you feel confident. This video will be here for you to use whenever you need it, so you don't have to do everything today. Watch my jaw when I do these tongue twisters, because vowels are all about the space that you create inside your mouth. 3 grey geese in a green field grazing. Did you see how my jaw really spread wide for the E and dropped down for the A? Watch again. 3 grey geese in a green field grazing. Pause the video and try yourself and really exaggerate that mouth movement. The next one is really great for practicing extended sounds. Who would talk of parks? Must learn and tend his trees. And again. Who would talk of parks? Must learn and tend his trees. And then this is a good point to pause the video and try that one on your own. Really elongate those vowel sounds as much as you can. For the next one, try and exaggerate your jaw movement for the O. Go slow, Joe. You're stepping on my toe. Go slow, Joe. You're stepping on my toe. Exaggerating that drop of the jaw will really help that O sound. The next one is really hard to project forward because it's dominated by the aw sound, which is trapped inside that mouth. An awed audience applauded Claude. Listen again. An awed audience applauded Claude. And finally, aim straight at the game. Aim straight at the game. See how much the A opens up my jaw. This is a good point to pause and practice those vowel twisters that we've just been doing. To finish off, we're going to read these advanced tongue twisters. Now please don't worry if you're not ready for this. Just keep practicing the other 10 until you are. It might take a week. It might take 2 weeks. When you're ready, try these ones. The most important thing is to go slowly. We're not aiming for increased speed. We're aiming for increased accuracy. Here's the first one. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells. If I tried to go much faster with that one, it probably would go wrong. The next one needs to be done slowly at first, and you have to read it really carefully. 6 thick, thistle sticks. 6 thick thistles stick. So they look like the same sentence twice, but there's a short difference there. And the final tongue twister. I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. Where she sits, she shines, and where she shines, she sits. I'm sure you can hear how carefully I did that last tongue twister. With a slight slip of the tongue, I would be saying something quite rude into this camera. So we do have to be careful with words that are very similar in the beginning sounds, and that's where tongue twisters really help us. So first of all, they help us to increase accuracy. Second, they help us to control our speed. And thirdly, they really make us smile. Watch out for more videos that I'll be posting over the next few weeks, which will give you more tips for how to increase your pronunciation skills and some more materials to practice with. Have a lovely day today and start practicing straight away.